first poem. It was almost spring, as I recall, fading floral paper in our front hall, often seen more vivid come the springs. A rat-tat-tat on our street door, followed by a booming regimental roar, inquired, "Oi, missus, it's the police. Please let us in." "No way am I taking that effing Egypt back," Mam screamed loudly through the flap, which the coppers thought hilarious for a time. "He's terrified the newlyweds next door, with her a lazy, fat South London whore. Said I'd be send her back over the water, you were mine. Them lives on the other side are frightened for their lives, when he's banging on the door when he's running past. When the poor woman took him to task, threatened to give her a bleating good kick up the Ezra. Said any Egypt loved her must be effing daft. Barred from all the local pubs, same in almost tenants, association clubs, could start a row in an empty room, as the saying goes. Our family doctors struck him off when asked to take a deep breath and cough. Told him, "F off, warm your effing hands, they're effing cold." Said he was leaving home this very morning. When he did, all me neighbours came a-calling, "Your man next door has even baked a cake." In the 4 hours he's been gone, I've time to put me happy face back on, made myself a cup of tea, sat back and take a break. Did I say our parish priest no longer visits? Then don't dare ask about the Jehovah's Witnesses. Chased a lot of them down the street, hurling vitriol and abuse. I've even tried going to Sunday morning mass with him, till he stood up and sang profanities instead of hymns. Best bet, keep him banged up down the cock shop, safe with use. Oh, come on now, missus, do us a favour, open the door, per the pleading, desperate officer of the law. You know you love him to bits, well, nearly all the time. As our street door was reluctantly opened wide, 4 coppers shoved a red head, snarling, freckled face inside, then beat a hasty retreat from our little brother, almost 9. Right, this poem is called Cafe Society. Right, I've got a sausage, egg and chips, a mug of Builder's PG tips, 2 of Holy Ghost and Dr. Cribbin. Here, cheer up, Jimmy's son. It don't work out, she ain't the one. Stone me, look at what the cat dragged in. Fred, are you 2 crusty rolls with brawn? Nah, they've made me technicolour yawn. For K-Cuff's sake, keep that plate away from me. I've got some tin tomatoes, mushrooms, a fried slice, couple of eggs, double bubble on the side. Do it look like we do ice and a slice and a bottle of Pepsi? I've got a double egg, chips and beans, liver, bacon, gravy, mash and greens, wholemeal Holy Ghost with peanut butter. Hello, how you doing, Mickey, son? In the doghouse, back living with your mum? Blimey, that's a pucker bit of schmutter. I've got a scrambled eggs on Holy Ghost, 2 crispy bacon rolls, bottle of Coke to go. Squirt of red sauce on these bacon rolls for you, fella. Hey, Mickey, chuck us over that brown sauce. Cheers, so what's the full SP indoors? Can we keep a secret? Who in here would tell her? I'm a full English, an Irish. Now I don't want to be rude, but who's the omelette and a pile of rabbit food? I'll get you a pint of milk in a jiffy, Dominic. Oi, Declan, shut your trap and behave your bleating self. What? You should be served before everybody else? Any more of your lip, you 2 can piss off out of it. Perched on a stool in a sterile London coffee shop, staring into a cup of volcanic artisan Ponzi froth, the price of which nearly made me miss a beat. At 70 years of age, I hanker, sepia, halcyon days, of absolutely ramo, greasy spoons, cafes, all cafes, where a punter went to be entertained. Oh, Andy. Number 1.
1 minute. 1 minute.
What do you say? I've got a minute. I can't hear very well. After a nice little drop of afters in a rural inn of yokels, yokes and tarnished rafters, having necked the Nelsons for a sherbet to the smoke, Jack and brother by another mother, Mike, stagger off into the night, an unsteady slobbering sight, reeling and a wobbling down the leaf-strewn suburbs road. Jack, at least when we get slung out of the oak, having spunked our ardour and bit of poke, ain't too far to stagger through the shortcuts back to Chaucer. But stuck out here in the middle of nowhere in the sticks, off our Fruckneys, staggering through an eerie swirling mist, I'm half expecting Martians or an hovering flying saucer. A paint stripping, and when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home again, Kathleen, terrified rabbits, foxes and hooting owls in nearby woods. Elderly William, espying the juice of bawling, boozing balladeers, didn't deem a duo of dipsos a threat to locals by their ears, focused instead on a ring of known trafficking Robin Hoods. A mile or two along the leafy road, after all, on foreign soil no one really knows proper distance, there ain't a glaring chip shop sign in sight. Adjuating drunks stumble across an eerie, shadowy depot, realise after having had a thoroughly decent deco, 'tis full of dozing double-deckers parked up for the night. Jack couldn't believe their luck, so seeing as he's always yearned to drive a bus, figures he's been handed opportunity by fate. Mike, stand over there at the stop and keep a watch. I'll half-inch a bus, pick yous up and we'll shoot off. Looks like we're sorted. See yous in a minute, mate. Stood at the stop, puffing on a vape. Mike goes absolutely